Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing more Patreon requests here, and today we have the Dandy Warhols, The Last High, as requested by Carmen on my Patreon. So thank you, Carmen. All right, so I don't think we've heard the Dandy Warhols before. You know, we might have heard one song on the channel before, but I wouldn't know how to explain it. No, I don't think we've listened to one. So before we jump into it, just be sure to leave a like and a subscribe if you want to help the channel grow, and make sure to go over to Patreon if you want early access to these videos. All right, let's just jump right on in. So this is a fun little vibe, you know. I like the little sounds we have going on in the background, the nice little synth sounds. Very calm, right? I was not expecting this. Definitely. All right, let's keep it going.
So maybe you loved me, but now maybe you don't, and maybe you'll call me, maybe you won't. So I am alone, but adored by 100,000 more than I said when you were the last.
All right, so let's talk about it real quick. You know, it's not exactly the most exciting song, right? Like, it's not the most upbeat, not the most energetic. It's kind of like a chill vibe song that you kind of just put on the background and maybe even read a book, try and relax the day. Personally, I'm not in the mood for this kind of song at this moment, but hey, every song has its own place. So I think I would enjoy the song in the proper setting. It's certainly not a bad song. It's not bad at all. Just personally, my tastes are a bit more like upbeat, right? I'm waiting for something new to come into the song, so maybe they have some tricks up their sleeve, but so far it's just been kind of one, for lack of a better word, one note. All right, let's keep it going. We're halfway through.
That's high. That's
Okay, well, that was The Last High by the Dandy Warhols. So, it was not a bad song, right? Uh, if that's your vibe, hey, stick to it. It did a good job of keeping a consistent pace. Personally, it's not my cup of tea. Um, like I said, I would throw this on if I was relaxing outside, if I wasn't like trying to intently listen to the songs. Um, it just didn't mix it up enough for me. Like this was chill, right? But it's just not what I look for most of the time. But I respect you, Carmen, for suggesting this. Thank you so much. Really, like, appreciate it. And I'm sure like Dandy Warhols have their fans, right? Just personally, like I would not like to be in this band. I think I would be bored playing an instrument in this. Uh, it's just keeping the same rhythm, didn't switch much up. I've just been spoiled by so much like prog music in the last like 5 months. Um, but thanks again for suggesting this. You know, it's always good to get references and just listen to music that I wouldn't normally even listen to. I think it's very educational. I think everybody should do it every once in a while. So thank you again, Carmen. Uh, I'm down to check out more Dandy Warhols. Like, you know, if they have something a little different, I would love to check that out. So let's check out the lyrics. You know, maybe there's something cool in the lyrics here. I am alone but adored by 100,000 more. Then I sin when you were the last, and I have known love like a whore from at least 10,000 more. Then I swore when you were the last, when you were the last high. You were awake, and I should have stayed, but I wondered I was only out for a day. Out for a day. It was Chicago for a moment, and then it was Paris and London for a few days. But I am alone, but adored by 100,000 more. Then I swore when you were the last, when you were the last high. I was the first to have spoken, and I'd said just about all of the things you shouldn't say. So maybe you loved me, but now maybe you don't. And maybe you'll call me, maybe you won't. So I am alone but adored by 100,000 more. Then I sin when you were the last, when you were the last high. Interesting. So a lost love, lost connection, dude. The last high. Makes sense. The last person you loved was probably your last high indeed. Let me know what you thought of the song. Let me know what you think of the lyrics. You know, let's give a shout out to the gold tier patrons. We have Adam Sanford, Gary Milstead, HRH Kinglurks, Joseph Wilger, Onyxia, Peter K, Tammy Curtis, Allotrope, Richie G, Todd Weiler, Jim Tatro, Mark Gettemeyer, Thomas Whiteoff, Dirk, Robert D, Hassinger, Brett King, and Kip Staley. Shout out to every single one of the patrons. Really couldn't do this without each and every single one of your support. So be sure to go on over to patreon.com/JohnSlob if you want early access to my videos, and also be sure to leave a like and a subscribe before you leave. And also, one last thing, make sure to have a good rest of your day. All right, I will talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.